Hi, uh, this is an unboxing and very early impression video for this USB flash drive, which apparently my camera decides to put sometimes out of focus for no reason, but hopefully it won't do it anymore. So I have this keychain here that I wanted to have uh, a portable USB flash drives attached to. So I was shopping for something small. This thing was kind of affordable, and I decided to give it a shot. I haven't used it yet, so it's just a first impression video, and I'm not connected to my laptop just to see the size and whatnot. It's 32 gigabytes, whatever. It's USB 2, so as you can see, the write speed 8, read speed 20 megabytes per second apparently. And speed is not that much important. I'm not going to use it for large file transfer and such. But just to give you an idea about its size relative to a common key like this, you can hold it like this. So it is actually smaller than a key. Not tiny. It's not the tiniest USB drive. They can be even about half the size of it with everything included. But this is as small as the traditional thumb drive can be. And not just small, it's also, I don't know if you can really see it, it's also, its thickness is like 2 keys. I would say it's like twice the thickness of this key that I have here. So I'm just going to open it, and when I open it, I think things are going to be much more visible. Let's see if I can open this without messing things up a lot. Alright, reserved, Syrox, logo is on, blah blah. All the trademarks, yes, whatnot. Now let's open this. Can't open it. Right at this seam here, or maybe I can do it. I don't have to open it all the way to the back. Okay. Kind of popping it out right now. Oh, it's coming with the plastic part, but yeah, now it's out. Okay, so it's USB 2, so in 2018, in fall of 2018, it is not, of course, a high-tech thing, but as I said, affordability of its price was something that I had to consider, and just because it's USB 3 doesn't make it more reliable. You know, with these drives, reliability is an issue. So I have seen a picture of somebody holding it like this in his hand, and I said, well, this can be a large hand, you know, and so you cannot understand anything from the advertisement. I can tell you that my hands, even though I'm male, are quite small, on the small side, I would say. And this is fitting my palm quite nicely. The issue now here is how am I going to insert it into this keychain and in which direction. I think it is like symmetrical both ends, so it will not matter if it is this end or that end. I want Syrox probably to protrude a bit, so I might insert it like what I'm doing is to see the size of my keys are in an order of they are ordered in according to size in like descending order or ascending order depending on how you see it. I think if I put it here it might not be bad. It might not be squished between that. On the other hand, I might do it the other way around. Is it better? I honestly do not know what the order should be. Let me try to use it after this, because somehow I don't like to insert it into that black, next to that black one, which, or if I do it, I will be doing it. And I'm just trying to imagine how stable that one is that way, or if it is going to be more stable this way. And this is tiny here, so there won't be a crash, but it will, of course, prevent things like that. On the other hand, if I should do it like this, so that it's not directly squeezed between anything, and with my keychain being there, yeah. So everything, you know, fits kind of flat like this on my keychain, whereas this is not exactly flat. There are certain USB flash drives that are made just like a key, and therefore when you put them on your keychain, what you see is just another key, so it's not, doesn't get it doesn't look awkward. And while I'm talking about it, I'm encountering the very generic problem of opening this thing up, which I will get the help of maybe this. So I don't want to basically mess my nails. I mean, my hands are kind of all messed up in it. But more important than my hand, I actually do not want to mess this one. So you know, this thing needs to glide in it, but I have scratched stuff in the past, so I would like to not scratch a brand new USB flash drive, even though it looks like, as you see, metal. I don't know actually how durable it is, and most of these things can quite scratch. In fact, right now my letter opener, which I'm trying to use to give me some sort of you know, opening for this keychain, I guess now scratching that one. But yeah, so this is what I wanted to kind of do. Okay, and I will continue to use, I guess, this. No, I can no longer. Now it is directly touching the Syrox USB flash drive. So let me try to basically push it there without it damaging it much. Hopefully I'm not damaging it, which I'm not sure. Sorry, this is turning into more of a struggle of me trying to insert this into my keychain than an actual unboxing part or the impressions part. It's more like my keychain impressions. Nobody watches my videos anyway, so I don't actually. I'm doing it mostly for my entertainment anyway, right? Yeah. And it's kind of going okay. Yeah, that was the keychain, or kind of very firm keychain, so let me put it that way, which has always been damaging and hurting my fingernails and everything, and I think I just succeeded in getting this out to the other side. Yes, okay, succeeded in getting it out to the other side, which means it's going to be squeezed like this, but the pressure on the other side is going to be with that. Oh look, it kind of is a bit squeezable. You know, the size, not in my hand, especially in my pocket, is something that matters to me a lot. So I don't want somebody to say, hey, are you carrying a USB flash drive, or are you just happy to see me? Right? Yeah, that's the joke. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is insert this for the first time into the laptop. The laptop does not have anything on this side, so I have to basically put this here Let me kind of make my laptop ready for stuff. Hold on, please. Let me just delete this for now. Okay, and then make space with my laptop as well. Okay, now I guess I should have thought all of this before. This is my work laptop. It's quite slow. The hard drive is slow. The CPU and everything is slow. So, and it has one USB 3 and one which you cannot see right now. Yeah, now you can maybe see it. One USB 3 and one USB 2 port. Let me put it to USB 3 port, which is this one, because it's blue. I didn't think about one thing. I didn't think about how the key layout is going to be when I insert this into the USB 3 port. And no, it's not. It's HDMI. Okay, this is USB 3. I cannot. Wow, it requires a tight push, and my left hand while trying to. Okay. Now I can do it. Alright, so it appears like this. I'm not sure how practical it is because I've been using something like that. I mean, I've been using a USB flash drive for a while, and it's a smaller one. What I was thinking that I don't have to worry about carrying a flash drive, but actually carry my keychain like that. But then the problem is if I forget anything, like forget this plugged into another computer, I'm losing my entire keys. Okay, so it says USB drive E completely empty here. This is when I click on it. So it's just here. Okay, and let me go to properties, FAT32, which is the old-fashioned thing, used space only this much. I think what I'm going to do is format it right from the get-go, but FAT32 is the old-fashioned one, so I think what I'm gonna do is format it. So the default is FAT32. The advantage of this is it is recognizable by a Mac as well. Capacity is, so it was 32 gigabytes. I want to call it gigabyte, but I know gigabyte is the American way. Gigabyte, I don't want to call it gigabyte. 32 gigabytes, but it's 29.2 gigabytes. Allocation unit size, apparently 16 kilobytes is the default. Now, let me try turn this into NTFS is I think is the best one, and default allocation size, the smaller this size means the smaller every segment of it, but this means you can also lose less, but you also lose less from the storage, but you lose a bit from the speed because there are more segments. So each segment size is getting less here or getting higher. The smaller the size, the more of it you can fill the drive, and the bigger the size, the less you can fill the drive with. So in case you're wondering what the allocation size should be, many people just go with default, which is this, I think. Let me go to default allocation size. Some of them choose like 64 kilobyte. I have plenty of space, and speed might be of essence. So my allocation size, I'm choosing this to be the largest so that my speed is fastest. Now I'm still, let me see what's the, oh, with exFAT I can go even higher. Let's see, I never use a Mac. I never probably will insert this into a Mac. So I'm very inclined to go NTFS with this. And volume O Z H, yeah, not H, let's call it that one. And start. Yes, I will lose everything, I think. Okay. We are waiting for it to finish. Still has not finished. I thought this would be the fastest one, but maybe formatting is not necessarily faster. And it's a quick format. It does not, it's not really overriding everything. It should just allocate everything as empty space. Wow, this is taking a lot of time. Format complete. Really? That's the speed? Let me try this actually again. You know, I'm on a USB 3 port, though it's not directly transferring data, I think, even though it has drivers and use enterprise. We want to format it anyway. What program is using it? No, nothing is using it. I am the one who is using it. What? FAT32 default? What? You're kidding me? I just formatted it to NTFS. Yes. And used, oh, okay. You see the use space? It jumped to 92 megabyte. It was much less than that. Hold on. Properties. Oh, okay. So when I click format, it wants to use its default thing. Okay. NTFS, now let me try the other thing. Just choosing the smallest size. So instead of like, what is it, 90? Let's be sure. Instead of 96 or 92 megabyte here, let's see how much it is going to use now. If I choose the, again NTFS, but the smallest allocation size, let's see if it's going to be faster. Nope. I think it has something to do with the capacity. Yeah, probably. The larger the capacity, the more this might maybe take. Oh, again, it's not really writing a lot. It might be just that the drive is slow. Or NTFS is slow. I am not sure about that. I am not sure about that. Okay. Let's try this. Properties. Yep, 74. See, it was 92 before, now it is 74 megabyte. And let me try not NTFS, exFAT. And go with the largest one again. Quick format. Let's go this. exFAT. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I think it doesn't matter. It's not the formatting type that is taking so long. It's just this drive is taking so long. So yeah, it's definitely not the slowest, not the fastest thing. It's quite the slowest thing. But with this, I'm just basically testing different file systems and how they. Can I just keep it like that instead of holding in my hand? I think I can. This is magnetic food, which I probably shouldn't directly put on top of the laptop. Okay, now my hands are completely free. Okay, this is not taking anything faster. In anything, this is taking slower than the NTFS, which I deem to be slow. So this whole thing is slow. Oh. Format complete. Really? Whoa, it already is showing some blue, which means, yep, look how much exFAT at the highest allocation, but this is the higher allocation size. So the size wasn't the same. I think it was 20,000 kilobytes with the NTFS, but this actually doesn't have that option. But I don't like this. I do not like this. Let me just still go with the slowest. See, the exFAT allocation size, minimum allocation size is different. So is the maximum. So the entire range is different. So is the whoa, this is way faster. Why? Look at that. It's not using anything. Oh, with exFAT and low allocation size, I dramatically increased speed. Oh. Oh. This is way faster than NTFS. Let me try it again. Format, exFAT, this, start. Whoa, this was so fast. The formatting, not just formatting, also the allocation size makes it a little different. Okay, let's choose the lowest one and format it like that. This will probably be fast as well. Let's see. Nope, it is not fast. This is Windows 10, by the way, 64-bit. It is not fast. In fact, it's quite slow now. Yeah. Okay. This is 8,000 bytes. With the exFAT, it's 2,000 bytes. I thought it would be the other way around. I thought it would be if you change the allocation size to maximum or the higher numbers, things would be faster, but just from the look of it, it's just allocation size. If it is less and less, and it takes, now this is the same 8,000 but exFAT. Let's see if it did. Whoa, it's still very, very fast. Okay, let's go to 16. Yeah, okay. So assigning the allocation, this might not be the actual transfer speed, but assigning the allocation, the larger the size, the longer it takes to format it. I did not know that. That's completely news to me. But even with the NTFS, even with the lowest one, it takes a lot to assign these things. Okay, so even with the NTFS, let me try it again. 512, start. Now, the thing is though, because I'm changing the format, you might think maybe that's also the reason, but no, after consequent NTFS formatting, it was still slow like this. Now, this doesn't tell anything about the actual transfer speed, either write or read speed. So I'm not gonna actually say that, hey, what I'm doing is the right thing, or what my conclusion is about transfer speeds. No, it's about just the formatting speed, so to speak. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna go to exFAT. I'm gonna choose the smallest allocation unit size, and it's going to consume the least. Now, I didn't, I guess, check this, how much space this required. I know that exFAT requires like 1 point something megabyte. And let's see how much with this minimum, which is not as minimum as exFAT, is going to consume. Probably more than exFAT. If nothing else, just because of the allocation unit size. And then check this. What's this? Oh. Properties. Oh no, it's even less than that. Strange. It's even way less than that. Way less than means 1 megabyte versus like almost 0 megabyte doesn't make sense when you have 31,423 megabytes. So 1 in 30,000 or 3 in 100,000, or which means is 0.3% difference. Check my math. 0.3% difference is, I would say, it's not 1%. It's not 0.1%. 0.03% difference. 1%? 0.1%? 1,000? Anyway, something like that. Or less than that, even 0.003%. Yeah, whatever. My math sucks. But yeah. Which means I'm going to go into this one. Because I like the quickest format that I have achieved here a lot. Yep, you see how quick it was? That's how I'm going to use it with. Alright, and lastly, is there anything I can let's see, is there anything I can transfer? I don't want to see everything here. Now, what I have is, for example, very let's see, I have a file that's actually 126 files and 403 megabyte. Okay, I'm going to copy this. I'm going to get here and paste it. I don't know why I didn't want to show you. Now, let's check the speed. So this has a lot of files, but the entire size is not much. You see, speed is trying to reach 10, but it's actually below that. And this is the USB 3 port. USB 3 port transfer speed is even above USB 2, even though the device itself is USB 2. So I'm seeing like 9, and this said, you know, oh, write speed was 8 anyway. Oh, okay. I for some reason I thought I was seeing 10. I don't know why. I had to see 10, but no, it's just 8. Okay. But as you can still see, it doesn't matter because it just goes up and down, up and down, up and down. So it is quite slow. Though I won't do this many times. In fact, I'm not gonna do this most of the time. Anyway, so, and it even stopped right now. Okay, yeah, it's taking so much time. It is slow. Slow, 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 slow. Slow, 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 slow. Wow, it's quite slow. I almost wanna like cancel it because I don't think I need these things. And I'm not doing anything, as you see. This is only actually active task. There is nothing on Firefox other than 1 or 2 websites, but they shouldn't have anything to do with it. So I mean, it can reach that speed, but it has nothing to do with maintaining it. So I don't care if it just touches it and then goes back to 0, right? It's quite slow. I don't know if it has also anything to do with the computer, maybe a little bit because of the hard drive, but I don't think this is the rate limiting step either. Even though the computer is otherwise slow, this should be majorly a USB issue. USB drive issue. Yeah, I'm just getting sleep here. Like making this video and trying to transfer all this thing on my. This is a 30 minutes video now. Is it worth it? Probably not. 30 minutes. Damn, son. Okay. So you can calculate how much it took. Okay, I don't want to talk about this anymore. Anyway, it's not really great. Okay, it's not great at all. But let me just open this. There's an Excel sheet. It's opening from there. I can see it. There's nothing else. Let me close this and let me open signs. Anything here. Let me open this. A file of 6 megabytes. PDF. Now we are of course going through the computer that goes through trying to open PDF, trying to open whatever, things like that. Okay. All right. Yeah, it is workable. Okay, but nothing great. So it's an affordable USB drive. Only time will tell if it will last or will break or not. Okay, that's it.